Hello everyone, this is me, Mediocre Racer 72, and welcome to another video. Now, some of you are asking, like, Mediocre, what are you doing? Shouldn't you be working on your Best of Mediocre 2016? Well, hold your horses, people. Yes, I am working on my Best of Mediocre 2016, but it is a slow process, and I don't think I'm gonna reach my deadline, you know? It's already 19th, and so, yeah, like, 10 or so days. Like, I don't think I'm gonna reach my deadline, so I may have to delay it to maybe January, and I hope it doesn't reach until February. But I do want it. Hold on, let me think. Yeah. So yeah, it's probably gonna be around January. Probably not February. I hope not February, but somewhere around January. But yeah, it is a slow process. But hey, but I guess it's gotten a lot slower ever since my little dilemma. So yeah, just to let you guys know, I am going through a little bit of dilemma. I got a little bit of an issue right here. Kind of a mental issue, like that's what this whole video is about. I'm trying to discuss what's going on right now. Like, why is my best mediocre taking this long? It's because I'm just going through a mental stage. Ever since I watched a very certain video called Shelter. Now, before I talk about Shelter, I'm actually gonna talk about something. I'm gonna talk about a similar experience that I had, like last year around the beginning of 2015. So at the beginning of 2015, where I was starting to making videos, not YouTube videos, just normal videos. I got into YouTube very late in 2015. But yeah, I was just making, videos on my own. I didn't post them because at the time I didn't have a channel. I just made videos just for fun. So yeah, around the beginning of 2015, I think it was probably maybe February or somewhere. It was very early around 2015. But I actually did a try not to laugh challenge. Yeah. And one of those videos that I try not to laugh was actually a music video that a friend of mine requested a long time ago. And that video was Me, Me, Me. So if you guys don't know what Me, Me is, basically a 6-minute music video that has 5 separate musics. And it basically tells the story of our main character going through kind of like a mental stage, like where I'm in. But when I watched Me, Me, Me back around early 2015, it left me with a mixture of emotions like confusion, happiness, and I guess a little depression, and a little bit of anxiety. But Me definitely did left me with a bunch of emotions, and Shelter definitely left me with quite an emotion. But with Me, it was mostly confusion and mostly depression, because Me really gave you a message of how anime and video games can be sometimes an addiction, and that addiction can consume you. And Me definitely gives that mission. That message is pretty strong, because the first stage, it was all colorful and sexy, and you felt good about it. But once it hit to the next song, it got a lot more darker, sadistic, very sexual. And in the third stage, it got sad, it got a little gory, just a little. And in the fourth stage, it got more, actiony, cybernetic, like Call of Duty first person. And then the final stage was like a epic boss fight. He was, facing his demons, but he eventually, got consumed by his own waifu. So yeah. And Me actually had a sequel. I guess it was just called Girl. I think that's what it was called. But I didn't really quite understood the message of the sequel of Me, but it was all just random colors and stuff like that. But yeah. But back then, Me definitely left me with quite a bit of emotions. And I actually did a video of how Me kind of made me, got me this emotion, this motion, this emotion of depression and sadness and confusion. And yeah, I didn't make a video about that, but it's long gone because I deleted it, or my hard drive wiped out. But yeah, me definitely left me with quite a bit of emotions, and yeah. But now Shelter has hit me with an even more stronger emotion: sadness, loneliness, and yeah. Um, I mean, I don't know how I can talk about Shelter without bursting into tears. Like, I mean, Me was confusing, and yeah, it was confusing and really got me thinking, like, what the hell am I doing with my life? Is anime and gaming really what I'm going to do for my rest of my life? Which obviously is. I mean, that's what my channel is all about: gaming and anime. But yeah. But me was trying to give you, a good message. Don't let your addictions consume you. And I try not to. I try not to be like 100% weeb. I mean, sometimes I am a little bit of weeb, but hey, at least I don't have like, a pillow with a wife on it. Yeah, definitely don't have that. But if you don't believe me, I'll show you. This is my pillow. Nothing on it. It's just plain white. Anyway. But yeah, what was I? So yeah, okay. Before I go any further on Shelter, I just want to let you guys know, if you haven't seen Shelter, go watch it right now. Just pause the video right now and go watch Shelter. It's made by Porter Robinson. Yeah, just go watch it and come back here, or you can choose not to come back here because, well, the video does speak for itself, and yeah. So, just pause the video right now and go watch Shelter. I'll wait for you. Okay. Alright, so, if you have come back, so you want me to discuss more about Shelter and how I feel about it. Now, how can I explain this? Okay, so right off the bat, Shelter begins with our main character, Rin. She is 17 years old, and she's in her room, thinking about her loneliness, and the world that she's in right now, and then she started drawing the world around her. She creates her own landscape, mountains and forests and vast canyons and very colorful stuff, like these glowing cubes on trees, and yeah, just beautiful landscapes. And that's really Shelter's main charm. It's animation, and its art style is absolutely gorgeous. And it is made by A1 Pictures. If you don't know about them, they made various animes like Sword Art Online and so on. But yeah, the animation is just gorgeous, and it's just gorgeous. That's all I have to say about it. The animation is just gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's shiny. It's colorful. And the animation just makes the overall message of Shelter even more stronger. But there's actually a story behind it, and while it is simple and short, but it still leaves an impact in my heart. Like I'm almost bursting into tears right now, just a little. But yeah, as Ren started, drawing her world, she sees a swing, and she didn't put that swing there. So she went up to it and touched it, and then she had little flashbacks. And what we got from those flashbacks was her as a little girl and a man. And then later on, the world around her was actually changing. Her world was changed in a way that she didn't want it to be. It's like the whole world was drawing itself. And then she starts seeing, a little girl, which was her, little her. And then you see her father, and you see her, little her just having fun in the playground. Her father, and her father pushes her on the swing. And you see her, having not snowballs, mud balls in a sandbox. And then you see her, going through stuff that children do, like drawing on a coloring book or opening presents on Christmas and getting a teddy bear. And then, yeah, you could definitely see that this show has a father-daughter relationship, and I mean, it's just beautiful. It's really just amazing. Shelter is just an amazing piece of work of art. Like, art is supposed to be something that you can express your feelings, right? I mean, there's so many artists out there that expresses their feelings through art, but this one just takes the cake because it just shows you how much love was put in this short little film. Even if it was only sorry, not 6 seconds. Even if it was only 6 minutes, that those 6 minutes were like throughout those 6 minutes, nothing was wasted. Nothing felt dull. Nothing felt pointless. Everything was beautiful and perfect. And then we got to the nitty gritty part about Shelter. Now, Earth is about to get destroyed by another planet, which I'm not sure which planet it is. I mean, it looks like kind of looks like Jupiter, but we all know that Jupiter is a large planet, and most gas giants are mostly large. I mean, I'm not even sure if there's even smaller gas planets, but I imagine there are probably some small gas planets. But yeah, this planet was slowly, gonna collide with Earth, and so Ren's father built a ship for her to escape Earth, and he only had enough time that made one passenger ship, and yeah, and that's the sad part. Like, he didn't have time to make a ship for his own, and he dedicated all the time he had left to build a ship for his daughter to leave Earth and live on, and that's just really sad. I mean, but that's just good parenting. Her father really cared about her. He wanted her daughter to live, even if she had to, spend the rest of her life alone. But yeah, if you haven't watched Shelter, just please go watch it. I mean, I've seen it like a few dozen times, and I still can't get over it. Like, even just listening to the music. Oh, and the music. Oh my god, the music. And now, Me had like 5 separate musics, but Shelter only stick with one main track. And it's just beautiful. And the lyrics, oh my god, the lyrics. Oh my god. Like, sorry guys if I'm really like the music in this short little animation just really touched my heart. Oh, my puny little heart. Oh man, my face is all red. Okay, stay focused. Stay focused. Be strong. But yeah, like it really like the lyrics is very strong. It just shows you they're Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so the lyrics basically tell you how, building a shelter, loneliness, and I mean, the lyrics were just beautiful, okay? You just have to hear it for yourself, like, man. So yeah, around the end, she did escape from Earth, but her father didn't come with her, and now she's drifting in space, wherever she's going, and she has her own little simulation all to herself, even though she's lonely, but her loneliness, her memories of her past will make her stronger. Sorry, guys. I mean, Shelter is just a beautiful piece of art. Porter Robinson, you did a fantastic job on making this short little animation. So anyway, guys. So yeah, gangs. English. What is it? All right. So thank you guys for watching this little sad little video. But hey, I just had to make this a video because I mean, Shelter is just beautiful, and that's why it's like Shelter is really the reason why my project is slowing down. But I mean, whew. Okay. Be strong. So yeah, Shelter is slowing me down, but hey, that's okay because I mean, maybe if I watch it, a little bit earlier, a little bit later, or a time where I didn't have to work on my project, maybe I would get it a lot faster. But hey, Shelter, I mean, Shelter is just amazing. Oh man. I can already tell that you guys are gonna tell me, like, I'm crying like a baby, but hey, Shelter's beautiful, goddammit. If you don't feel like, if you've seen Shelter and you don't feel sadness or joyful or just you burst into tears, then you're a machine. If you don't feel sad for this little animation, you're a machine. You don't have a heart. So yeah, guys, this was me, Mediocre Racist 72, and oh man, I love Shelter. I will see you guys next time, later. So yeah, this video really speaks for itself.